this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. Well, would you look at this? Another good black man has gotten away. And I guess black women all over America are boo-hooing over the fact that Eddie Murphy has married his Becky girlfriend of 6 years. They say they've been together 6 years. It seems like longer than that. But he has gotten married for the third or fourth time. And one thing I will say about her, she's got staying power. She's got this little girl, this little biracial girl, standing in the background, and she got security now. So she's got staying power. And that's what you call persistence, staying with somebody like Eddie Murphy for this long. Because really, I'm sure she is madly in love with Eddie Murphy. Now, what I want to say is that I think people should marry whomever they like. And before somebody starts coming in trying to punk black women over the fact that Eddie Murphy has however much money they say he has, I just don't think this is a loss for black women at all. What I'm excited about for black women is that black women in America today are changing the narrative about black women. Because there was one time this saying going around that black women were gold diggers. They want guys who are to have money because, no other woman in the world expects a man to have money and be able to take care of himself besides black women. But okay, I think that's still pretty smart of black women to expect people to have their own money, and some for her too, if he wants to marry her. But I like the fact that black women are changing the narrative, making their own money. When we look at Simone Biles, Angel Reese, Sha'Carri Richardson, Serena Williams, it's just a whole slew of them now out there making their own money in a decent and acceptable way. So I just want to congratulate Eddie Murphy. I hope he has found lasting love here, and it's possible that he has. Somebody that stays with you 6 years before you marry them and you have a baby, that seems like she's pretty committed. So hopefully it will work out for him. The question is, will it work out for her? Because let's face it, there have been some horrible rumors out there about Eddie Murphy's personal life. But you didn't hear that from me because I don't know. I'm just repeating what I've heard. But what I want to say is, before these manosphere types start throwing this around and why black men don't like black women, why black men don't marry black women. Well, black men have a right to marry whomever they like, and so do black women. And so increasingly, we are splintering up and going our different ways with these different races of people. And I hope it works out for everybody. We're going to be a slim down group before it's over. But hopefully, even though we're slimmer, we'll still be stronger. So, Eddie Murphy marries longtime love, Paige Butcher. So her name is Paige Butcher. And she's a decent looking woman. Actor Eddie Murphy just got married to his longtime love, Paige Butcher. The 63-year-old comedy legend married 44-year-old Australian model on Tuesday on the Caribbean island of Anguilla. I guess that's right, according to People. The couple tied the knot in a private ceremony with family and close friends, including their daughter, Izzy Ona, 8, and their 5-year-old son, Max Charles. Oh, so they have 2 children. Okay. Butcher walked down the aisle in what the magazine described as a corseted gown adorned with lace designed by Myra Zerlinger, while Murphy wore a white Brioni suit. This is Murphy's second marriage and the first for Butcher. Now, Eddie Murphy married Nicole Murphy, and then he married Tracy Edmonds. I believe I'm right about this. This is at least his third marriage. Murphy and Butcher began dating in 2012 and welcomed their first child together in May 2016. They had their second child in November 2018, about 2 months after announcing their engagement. Butcher rarely talks about her new husband, but she told Extra TV before the 2020 Golden Globes that Murphy is very, very sweet and romantic. People offered a sneak peek of wedding photos on social media Friday. Murphy and Butcher's wedding isn't the only celebrity nuptials this week. John Mulaney and Olivia Munn also announced they were hitched. Well, that's in white people's news. Okay, so congratulations to Eddie Murphy. Hopefully, this will be his last and very successful marriage. I'm just hoping that nobody gets on social media, no black man who claims to be speaking on behalf of black women, and start talking about what an injustice this was or how horrible this was when there's so many single black women out here. Black women are starting to say they don't want to get married and they don't want any children. So they don't need a husband if they think that way. So let these men marry who they want to marry, and let black women make their decisions about their lives. Ones who want to get married will get married. So she's been a single mom who's been waiting around for a man to decide to marry her. And granted, this man has money, but waiting around for a man to marry you for 6 years is really a bad gamble. I guess you could say she won, but that was a terrible gamble. And we're not going to pretend that this wasn't about money. This was about money. But because she's a white woman, nobody is going to call her a gold digger. They're going to make themselves believe that this woman was. So I'm going to call this a business transaction. She hung around long enough to get her name on something. That's what I see here. But anyway, I still wish them the best. People deserve to be happy. Okay, thank you for listening. Have a great evening.